Okay guys, so this is my next video lecture on Java programming. So in brief, we will be learning about Java virtual machine architecture. So Java virtual machine, it is also known as an abstract machine. So it's a kind of specification which will provide the Java runtime environment in which Java bytecode is executed. So JVMs are available for like different types of hardware and software platforms, and JVM is platform dependent. So what is JVM? JVM, it is a specification, an implementation, a runtime instance. So what is a specification? Why it is called a specification? So like different vendors will be giving different specification of the Java virtual machine. So it is up to us which algorithm we are going to choose out of it. Then the implementation, its implementation is known as Java runtime environment. Runtime instance, whenever we are writing a Java command on the command prompt so that the Java class will run, an instance of JVM is created every time. So what does JVM do? Remember, it will load the code, it will verify the code, it will execute the code, and it will provide the runtime environment. JVM provides definitions for the memory area, class, file format, register set, garbage collected heap, fatal error reporting. JVM architecture. The internal architecture of so we need to understand a little bit about the internal structure of the JVM. It has broadly class loader, memory area, execution engine, etc. So class loader comes under JVM. It will load the class files as we have discussed in one of the previous lectures. So whenever we are going to run the Java program, with the help of class loader, it is going to be loaded. So there are three inbuilt class loaders. Those are Bootstrap, Extension, and System or Application class loader. So Bootstrap is the parent class loader of is the parent of Extension class loader. Extension class loader is the parent of System or Application class loader. So what does Bootstrap class loader do? So it loads the rt.jar file which contains all class files of Java standard edition. Okay. And what does extension class loader do? So it comes under Bootstrap class loader. So it will load the files which are at the location $java_home/gary/lib/ext space directory. And what does the system or application class loader will do? According to the path that is given, it will load the class file. Okay. So we can also create our own class loader by extending the class loader class. Then is class method area. So class method area stores per class structures such as runtime, constant, pool, field, and method data, the code for methods. So what does class method area store? It stores for every class the structures such as the runtime, constant, pool, which we will be coming across later on, then field and method data, the code for methods. Heap. So heap is the runtime data area in which objects are allocated. So what is heap? It is the runtime data area in which objects are allocated. What is stack? So Java stack stores frames. It holds local variables and partial results and plays a part in method invocation and return. So it holds local variables and the partial results. Do you get it? Partial results, and plays a role in method invocation and return from the method. Each of the thread will have a private JVM stack that will be created as soon as the thread is created. A new frame is created each time a method is invoked. A frame is destroyed when its method invocation completes. Then comes program counter register. So it contains the address of Java virtual machine instruction currently being executed. Then is execution engine. It has a virtual processor interpreter, so that will read bytecode stream and execute the instructions. Just-in-time compiler. It improves the performance. So it compiles few parts of the bytecode that have similar kind of function at the same time, and thus reduce time needed for compilation. So the term compiler refers to a translator from the instruction set of a Java virtual machine to the instruction set of a specific CPU. So the term compiler means it's a kind of translator from the instruction set of a Java virtual machine to the instruction set which is specific to a CPU. Then comes Java native interface. Java native interface, so it is also a framework which will provide a kind of interface so that we can communicate, we can contact with another application which is written in some other language. So Java native interface is used by Java to send output to the console or to interact with the OS libraries. Okay, there have been, you must have come across few terms that are not quite familiar and quite new owing to the fact that you are learning Java now. So we will I'm going to clear all those concepts in the subsequent video lectures, and in the next video lecture we will be learning about Java variables.